Hey ho! My name is Marcy, welcome back to another reaction. We're reacting to Lucio Corsi. I hope he's pronounced that way. Volevo Essere Un Duro. Now that we know that I don't speak Italian, let's start and check out the official music video of Italy's contribution to the Eurovision Song Contest. Let's go! There we go, Volevo.
Matematica 3. Un po' bassino.
A 3 in math, I got that one.
Italiano.
Could be
4.
me.
Geografia 3?
Sì, ma io in geografia...
Ma io che? Ma geografia 3, ma è bassissimo, Carletto!
I get it, I totally get it.
Vediamo un po'.
Like how can you get a 3, which is a C for Americans? How can you get a 3 in geography? I don't even know what you would learn at that age in geography. Where's Poland? It's basically those questions.
Comportamento 4. No, comportamento 4. No, mi dispiace.
Comportamento, what's that? Understanding?
A letto senza cena.
Behavior? Is it behavior?
4. Dai, Claudia.
Also, stop a second. Is 4 in Italy a good or bad thing? I don't know the school system, because in Germany, if you get a 1, it's the best you can get. If you have a 6, it's the worst you can get. In Hungarian, it's the opposite. Although you don't have 6, it only goes until 5, and then 5 is the best and 1 is the worst. But what does that have to do with the Eurovision Song Contest? Let's figure that out.
Mangia.
Oh my god. Literally me.
Volevo essere un duro, che non gli importa del futuro. Un robot, un lottatore di sumo.
That room was awesome.
Uno spaccino in fuga da un cane lupo. Alla stazione di Bolo.
Everything was
Una
bad back
gallina
then.
dalle uova d'oro.
E non ho letto religione. Non ho il coraggio.
Però
He's still
non
upset.
sono nessuno. Non sono nato con la faccia del
Proper sound system.
Ho anche paura del buio. Se faccio a botte le prendo. Così mi truccano gli occhi di nero. Ma non ho mai perso tempo. È lui che mi ha lasciato indietro. Vivere la vita è un gioco da ragazzi. Me lo diceva mamma ed io cadevo giù dagli alberi. Quanto è duro il mondo.
That is so positive. What friendly vibes. I feel like a child again. A child dreaming in my bedroom. Waiting to grow up. Waiting until my parents don't annoy me because of my grades. And everything about this room is making me nostalgic.
Per quelli normali che hanno poco amore intorno o troppo sole negli occhiali.
Carletto, apri questa
Volevo
porta.
essere duro.
Push, kid,
Che non gli
push.
importa del futuro, no. Un robot, medaglia d'oro di sputo. Lo scippatore che t'aspetta nel buio. Il re di portaporte.
Why was it like that? For parents to come and crash into your private room, into your privacy, was such a big deal. They had to do it. Like, their life depends on it. Like, I don't know if I could do that to my kid. Do I have a reason? Do you? Just a different generation, I guess.
La cazza ladra che ti ruba la fede.
Good one.
Pronto, padre Mario? Sono l'architetto, Gualtiero. Senta, abbiamo un problema, nostro figlio.
Carletto?
Sì, Carletto, non esce più di casa.
What is he telling on the phone? Okay, I understand. I don't understand the word. I will check the lyrics later on, as usual. So before you freak out about he said this and that, I will check. Give me 3 minutes. However, it sounded like he's freaking out. Like, police, please help us. The guy from Kiss entered my son's room, and I don't know what's happening on there. Well, he's giving him rock and roll. It still sounds wrong. There's nothing I can say that wouldn't sound wrong. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. This is harmless. And then the sister comes, who hasn't said anything.
Grazie tanto, padre Mario.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Get that rock and roll out of my house. Oh my god. Of course.
cadevo giù dagli alberi. Quanto è duro il mondo per quelli normali che hanno l'amore intorno.
Exorcitamos te, omnispotente Spiritus Sancti, omnis congregatio, or something like that. I know that from Supernatural. I have no idea what I'm just saying, but it's good against demons. However, the guy from Kiss is still in there. The plot reminds me of School of Rock with Jack Black, where all the conservative parents are against rock and roll, and this guy is saved by rock and roll. In that movie, School of Rock, rock and roll is also the savior. It saves the kids from school. Here it saves the kids from everyday struggle, trying to fit in, be enough, just enough for the world, enough for school, enough for his parents. Regular teenager. We all been there, probably. Oh no. That is a proper guitar solo. Maybe I should explain, because you thought that was irony. No, it is a proper guitar solo, because it's like really straight from the 80s. You have two different guitars. One is playing the regular melody of the solo. Other one is playing a perfect fifth on it. Very usual in the 80s. How is that gonna help? He's coming into the house. Imagine ordering a priest. He comes to your house, and all he does is Also, straight from the suitcase, it looked like he had some man in black shit in there. Just a bigger Jesus. Nice symbolism. Snow White? How is Snow White's gonna help? Okay, what can possibly happen? Snow White's gonna break, and who's gonna pay for that? She is! There we go. Finally it broke. Now, I never had a Rockstar in my bedroom, but what I did have is my Nintendo DS under the blanket, and I would play Picture Chat with my cousins in the other room, and we weren't supposed to, so we were playing Picture Chat, and then for whatever reason, again, invading in our privacy, our parents just come in and expect us not to do anything, expect us to sleep at, what was it, 10 p.m.? Everybody quickly hid under the blankets with Picture Chat still on. Sometimes we got caught, but I mean, you have to shove them into the right places. No, kidding. Let's not go there.
Dorme.
Carletto.
Missione compiuta. E sono
Dorme,
500.000
right?
lire.
He's sleeping.
Guardi, gliele do veramente volentieri.
Bravissimo.
Non capisco.
Are you gonna pay that guy?
Tranquillo.
Maybe I should switch jobs. This seemed easy.
Lasciamolo dormire.
There we go. Well, I feel connected to this one. Lyric time. Okay, so we have the lyrics here, and it seems like I'm not gonna get any kind of translation or summary on what the father said. So I'm gonna rely on you guys there. Help me out. About the song. Let's go. I wanted to be a tough guy, someone who doesn't care about the future, a robot, a sumo wrestler, a drug dealer on the run from a wolf dog. Wow, that escalated quickly. At the Bologna station, a hen that lays golden eggs. I get the symbolism, and there's a lot of things mixed there that you really want to be, especially as a boy, and between 10 and 14 probably. That's about the age what the boy looked like. But I'm nobody. I wasn't born with a tough guy's face. I'm even afraid of the dark. If I get into a fight, I get beaten up, so they painted my eyes black. But I've never wasted time. It's time that has left me behind. They painted my eyes black. What does that mean on a deeper level? I get the rest. So I'm just ordinary, but I want to be more. And it's also, again, I can find myself in that. There was so many situations where I thought I have more inside than I look like on the outside. I did everything I could to even it out, but even nowadays, if I put some weight on, I immediately feel lesser. And that's just one example. If you fail at something, you can easily revert back into that small boy you used to be back then, wishing to be something great, wishing to be a star, a sumo wrestler, a robot, someone who just controls their life properly. But I've never wasted time. It's time that has left me behind. Okay, from which perspective are we looking at that? Living life, it's like a child's play. That's what my mom used to tell me as I fell from trees, how tough the world is for the ordinary ones who have little love around them or too much sun in their bed. This is so beautiful. I know that in Italian it sounds even better, but just the topic itself is extremely beautiful. I wanted to be a tough guy, someone who doesn't care about the future. A robot, a gold medalist in spitting. A gold medalist in spitting, yeah, just the easy things that you did in your background with your boys. The mugger waiting for you in the dark. Okay, that's weird, mixing that in there. The king of Porta Portese. The magpie stealing your wedding ring. I have never read that word magpie before. Living life, it's like a child's play. That's what my mom used to tell me as I fell from trees. How tough the world is for the ordinary ones who have little love around them or too much sun in their glasses. Too much sun in their glasses. What an amazing expression. I don't know if any of you ever wrote songs, especially if it's not your own language. Of course, he is Italian, he sings in Italian, but I used to write a lot of English lyrics, and it's so difficult to come up with lyrics that are not too shallow. Too much sun in their glasses. It's such an easy expression, but you can't. How do you come up with that? I wanted to be a tough guy, but I'm nobody. A white belt in judo. Such a good comparison. A white belt in judo. If someone asks you, I used to do karate. If someone asks you, how far did you get? What belt did you get? And I'm like, yellow. Now, wait, isn't that the lowest one? I'm like, no, the lowest one is white. But even though I had the yellow one, it felt white. You know what I mean? An extremely good expression. A white belt in judo, a nobody. Instead of a star, just a sneeze. The sunflowers with sunglasses told me, beware of the lights. And the moons without craters are just rip-offs. And that in the end, there's no use running away from your fears. Living a life, it's like a child's play. I wanted to be a tough guy, but I'm nobody. I'm nobody else but Lucio. Or Lucio. I think he said Lucio. I'm only Lucio. No, non sono altro che Lucio. Okay, honestly, the most beautiful lyrics in this year's competition that I have heard so far. I haven't reacted to all the songs, but this is amazing. I wish I came up with that. So, wow. Okay, Lucio Corsi. Awesome song, and it's basically poetry at this point. On to the next one. Thank you so much. Explain all the things that I couldn't get, especially the part that wasn't translated here. Please help me out in the comments. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.